Okay guys, welcome back. This is Mike Dermanuel Jr. again, doing another safety presentation for you as you begin to start school. Couple things. This is going to be a lot shorter than you're used to. We are going to have a lot of visual stuff in here, not a lot of talking, and all of the stuff you see today is based on real events, claims data, things that you'll be exposed to on your campus. So sit back, relax, enjoy 15, 20 minutes, and you'll have all you need to get your school year off on the right foot.
Not in my house.
Excellent!
All right, if you've ever seen the Allstate commercials featuring mayhem, this is it. Why are we sitting in a dark room doing anything? Well, because from time to time, some of you walk into dark rooms and try to navigate your way across the room, and inevitably something like this happens. There's a light switch right next to the door. And guess what? Did you know you're all carrying a flashlight? Right here, flashlight. Every single phone has a flashlight. So folks, let's not commit unforced errors. Use light when you walk into a room.
No.
You're fired. You're fired.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
You know, you don't have to be a safety engineer to participate in self-inspection on your campus. Take a look at this, for example. This is the natural transition between classrooms. This stuff is put away perfectly, just fine. There's nothing to report here. But if you kind of look back over my shoulder, you can kind of get into the hallway and you can see that a couple of items have been left out. Now, these are the kind of issues you're going to want to do something about if you see them. My point is this: everybody can be participative in self-inspections on your campus. Most injuries occur in August, September, and January, when things are a little bit messy coming back. So be proactive. Don't walk past anything that might cause injury to yourself or to one of your coworkers. You know, the joys of being on the playground brings back memories. 50 years ago, I was on a playground like this, breathing the clean air. And I know you have fun out here too when you work on the playground, but you know, you gotta be aware of flying objects. You really do. Don't laugh. It's a real hazard. As you can see, I have superior peripheral vision, and that is required of all of you out here in this jungle we call the playground.
You embarrassed yourself.
Stop it. Get some help.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes! No! No!
That's terrific.
Whether you're in a large or small or medium-sized church or school, you're going to have people doing administrative functions, and they're going to be using computers and technology. And this presents kind of a particular hazard, and that is the hazard of ergonomics and the workspace. So what we see out there is that people injure themselves by working to the point where they're uncomfortable.
I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggins.
And they'll continue to work and work and work until they actually have an injury. So what we do is we advise people on some basic principles of ergonomics to make sure they're comfortable when they're in their workspace.
Yeah, and those principles really are seen in three areas. What's the height of the chair? Where's the keyboard? And where's the monitor? A lot of folks don't realize that all three are adjustable. Everybody is different. So I would just be aware of your environment and know that you can make adjustments to those three areas. The angle that we should have our arms, especially the lower arm, resting on the keyboard, should be at a 90-degree angle. When you're looking at the angle right where your bicep is. Now, the other thing to look at is to make sure that the monitor height is proper. Ideally, we want to make sure that the monitor is equal to the level of your eye.
been a lot of talk about heat illness and heat illness prevention plans. This is a CalOSHA requirement, as all of you are aware. But I wanted to discuss this once again because there's really three elements, really four: heat, water, and shade. There's the fourth element would be training, making sure that employees are trained on a regular basis to drink water, seek shade when they feel ill, and you can rest there. Really, when you're talking about water, one way to know if you're drinking enough water is to look at your urine when you go to the bathroom. If your urine is this color, then you're in trouble. Stop what you're doing, go get water.
Now go get me a juice box. You know who you're talking to.
The screen that you're looking at is how well are you hydrated, and you can see that 1, 2, 3 you're well hydrated. 4, you're getting into a problem area. 6, 7, 8 is a time that you should stop what you're doing and drink water immediately. This is a good guide to use when you go to the bathroom to see where you're at in terms of being hydrated or being dehydrated.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And heat illness, we're concerned with heat exhaustion and heat stroke. If somebody is suffering from heat stroke, that's an immediate emergency, has to be taken care of right now. Put ice packs under their arms or in their groin area to make sure that, that you can cool that person as soon as possible.
Hi, I'm Matt Havens, Workers' Comp Claims Advocate with Dermanuel Insurance Group, and I'm here to talk to you about what to expect if you're injured on the job. First thing you want to do is report your injury immediately, and one of the reasons we want you to do that is so that we can get you appropriate medical care so you get on the road to healing that much faster. Once you have done so, your employer will report a claim to Athens, and then the workers' comp process begins. We want you to seek medical care, do what the doctor is telling you to do so that you can get better and recover as quickly as possible.
That's what I'm talking about!
You can expect to hear from Athens administrators to explain the workers' comp process and answer any questions you may have about which workers' comp benefits you are eligible for. If you have questions,
Question: what kind of bear is best?
Please communicate those. Let your employer know or let Athens know directly. We want to get you the benefits you deserve, and we want you to get better as quickly as possible.
Okay, I got suckered into this last year, and I came and I gave a speech, a big, beautiful speech. It was a beautiful speech. And I told you all that I'd have to build a wall around your campuses if you did not start adhering to safety rules. I'm not doing that. There's no wall. There was never gonna be a wall, okay? But what I can tell you is this. Unless we have a big, beautiful, perfect safety program, and unless you guys are all bought in on it, you can all be fired. I didn't even want to win. That's the truth. I didn't want to win, but I figured out I could fire a lot of people, and I like to fire people, so that's why I got people that can fire people, and you're one of those people that can be fired. Just want you to know that. Okay, as promised, we've in a very short period of time covered most of what you'll face on your campus as you're trying to remain safe. And we've shown you some vignettes and some scenes that really are the reality of working at a church and a school. And so armed with this information, you should be able to go the entire year without getting hurt. If you need additional resources about safety, you can contact our office, visit our website at www.dmig.com. Contact anybody on our staff, we'll be happy to help. Thank you and have a great year.